Okay, guys, welcome back to RimWorld, the Smokey Pirate run with Odyssey. We are picking up where we left off. We have landed here. We've got to protect this scanner for 15 whole ass days. 15 days. I do hope the mechanoids don't find us soon. We literally just fled the last map. I don't remember if we fled because they found us or not, but anyway. We just left the last map and came here, probably because it was just sucking so badly. Excuse me, to be where we are. So, I've got some ideas about how we're going to do this. We still haven't even researched guns yet. We'll just carry on with our research as normal. We don't need to do anything. We don't need anybody to do any hacking. We can just buckle down, get research done, keep the food levels up, and let people chill until we're ready to jump. But we have some stuff lying around that I've set to dismantle, and there is a vein of iron here. We're gonna dig all that out. And what I want to do is start building up my ship. Happy lurking Yuri, thank you. And yeah, basically I also want to quickly, you know what, let's use the orders rather than selecting everything. I want to haul a load of this crap out of here because we are going to be building up the rest of the ship. We've also got these here, these mechanoid slag chunks. I should probably put those down here as well. I set a little storage point up. Let's look for slag. Get out of here, you slag. Man, that's an old one. Let's get rid of all of those. Let's get rid of the ones in there as well. Just, you know, clear the space. We need to build some barricades. And we also need to build a bit of additional space for the ship. We have panels. We did get panels from the relay last time, right? That's right, we fled a relay. We fled from a relay and we got panels. And we got a grav core, which I'm going to put at the back of the ship, I think, over here. So we can keep extending the ship further back. You see what this does? But it needs, we can't put it all the way over here because it won't work. It has to be within the ship's boundary. I think. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, that would be pretty interesting. I don't know if I can try that. I don't know if I can try that or not. We'll be able to move them around after we put them down. They're not permanent. So we could always move it elsewhere later if needed. We'll see what we can make work. It's really just a case of whatever is outside this radius is not the ship and it will shear off when we take off. Which is not how we should do things. Let's let these guys get started. There's a grow zone here as well. There it is, and some nice fertile soil to make some rice. Another one to make strawberries. And I want to cut down a bunch of trees as well. And we need to build, like I said, some barricades to protect this thing here. Let's just have these guys get all them trees down. We have tons of chem fuel, quite a lot of wood, we got a lot of steel, and we're going to build security barriers. Let's see. We're going to make them out of steel. Now, how do I want to do this? How do we want to... That's marsh right there. What I could do is... Oh, I can't even build there because it's all marshy soil. Let me turn on terrain affordance visibility. Here we go. Now I can see what we can build and where. So I'm going to do a couple of little bunkers like this. And we can try to... not that. You can try to keep this covered. People are going to be coming at this, I've found. We are going to rebuild some of these as well. Oops. I did not see there was shit here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of... maybe not that one. I'll get rid of that, though. Reclaim a little bit. Maybe not that one. Maybe not those either. These are going to work for us, actually. The ancient razor wire we should probably keep. But what I will do is build some bunker here. I'm going to build bunker here. And I'm going to build a bunker here. Little firing nest, that's a bit bigger than usual. Don't want to use up loads and loads and loads and loads of steel to get this done. We're just going to do a little bit here and there. Yeah, this just gives us some firing nests that we can work on. I can probably do this here as well, just in case people come from the rear. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Don't make anything weird out of what I just said, guys, okay? I'm serious. I want those built first, then we can work on just fucking around with the ship. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, we don't have tons and tons and tons of panels. I might begin mapping it out, but not actually building it. Like, we have 169 panels. That's as far as we can go with 77. So I'm just going to forbid all that and say, no, nobody build that yet. That's 77 panels. So how many would that leave me with? Oh, no, we got to do math. Hey, N.T. Dia de los Muertos, or am I still alive? You are still alive, yes, absolutely. N.T. the smart is too smart to die. Mainly because I think you mostly just sit in the ship researching. That's all we need you to do. Just research for us and we're good. You know, we're good. Oh my god. I do, however, need to pick somebody to be our spiritual dude. And I think that might either be you or Lima. Probably you. Probably going to be you. We need to do a role change. I haven't put down an ideology spot for this again, have I? No. No. Let me put it there. We should put one outside as well, actually. And then we can do another Sky Lantern Festival if we need to. But all this we can't build on. Well, I can turn that off now. See that. Put it over there. I'm just going to let my guys do their business for a minute or two. Not going to micromanage them too hard. But we're going to demolish all these ancient bits. We're going to stay away from these. Although I could reinstall them out in the field and use them to shoot people. Ooh. I need to touch grass. I mean, research oxidizing fauna. Yeah, exactly. Well, right now, you're researching machining for us, Inti, which will give us the ability to make a machining table. And the machining table will allow us, once we start making further headway in research, it will allow us to do gunsmithing. We can build bolt-action rifles, revolvers, smoke launchers, and then auto pistols and machine guns, mortars. Well, those don't get built at the table. We could build flak armor when we research it. Smoke pop packs, which are like little emergency smoke packs to make people shooting you, it makes it harder. We can unlock gun turrets. This is my plan, is to do this. Gunsmithing, blowback, gun turret. Start building turrets. If we're still here and nobody's attacked yet, it's about time we start putting turrets down on the ship. And then after that, I'm going to need to get to autocannon turrets, so we need gas operation. So we'll do that, build a few turrets, gas operation, autocannon turrets. That's the current path, unless something else happens that supersedes it. We don't need anything else. We got a load of monkeys. We can kill some monkeys for meat if we have to. I fiddled with the camera settings so that when I zoom back to that level, that's when I see all the stuff. Also, oh shit, I forgot. This seal is one of those killer seals that we've heard so much about. And we need to go kill it before it kills us. So we're going to send Tay the Dreadshot. We're going to send Shao, the bonk sticker. Hooper and Dragon, maybe. Dragoon, sorry. Sissy? Oh, Sissy, yeah. Sissy and I guess Dragoon is a better shot. We're going to do this. We're going to gather them up here. And we're going to go kill the seal. We will do the killing here, seal boy. Ugh, psychic drones again? Why? Yep. Oh, damn. Dragoon is not fucking about. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Shoot it. course, it's a water animal, so it swims faster. Did we just... Wow, okay. Oh, shit. Wow. Look at that. Bolt-action rifle to the body from Tay the Dreadite. Once again, getting those kill shots in. The kidney, like, shot in the body, straight through the kidney, dead. Damn, Tay, you are a I'm going to give you a sniper rifle when we get one. Research, taking apart is unnecessary. I will outlive us, most likely. Resource use reduced. Probably. You will be in the ship nerding away. Look, you're over here researching. So, you know, that's a safe bet. That is indeed a safe bet. Okay, we're planting strawberries here as well. Dragoon is also helping with that. We've got some rice planting going. Nice, we've got more people now. More people helps. It really does. I don't know where the enemies are going to come from, though, because there's a lot of off-map cave entrances, so they may just swarm through those. Which is, you know, a bad thing if I want to... if I want to ambush them coming out of the caves. That could work. We can do good things with that, I find. Anyway, let's accelerate, keep running fast, get all this shit done. We need these bunkers to be able to put people in to repel our enemies when they show up, so... These will stay behind. Well, we'll probably, if we have time, I'll dismantle them all to reclaim as much of the steel as I can, but, you know... I thought about building a wall all the way around this thing to protect it. That might not be a bad idea, actually, but first things first. We'll get to that, maybe. But yeah, I could build a wall around it. No roof, just a wall, and seal that fucker in. Stop anybody being able to damage it. You know, by shooting at it. They'll have to blow their way through a wall first. So that might be an idea. Anyway, research is done. We're going to go to gunsmithing. Boom. Now, I want to build that table. Machining table. Smithy is... I haven't built one of those because the smithy only gives us the ability to make melee weapons and plate armor, which we haven't researched yet. So I'm going to put... Oh boy. Gonna put it here maybe? Yeah, it's getting very cramped. We're gonna move stuff into a deeper part of the ship eventually. We can do that. And I think we'll make a tool cabinet there so that it actually assists that a little bit more. But it's not in a workshop. This building is everything. It's the... What is this room called? It is a laboratory, I guess, because this went down first. But it's also hydroponics, it's cargo, it's power room, and fuel, and engines, and pilot's room. It's everything, you know, apart from sleep, kitchen, and dining. Although this is also a laboratory for some, because we've got this. I left it there just in case we want to double up on research, but I'm thinking we might want to take it out now. It might not be a good idea to keep that there, confusing the game. We'll see. Did I also suspend that? I did, good. I don't necessarily want to use all my wood up yet. We have tons and tons of chem fuel, so we're good. Also, reuse failed research papers as toilet paper approved. Hands you the entire book of ISO standards. Shrug. Was written for Earth anyway. Yeah, what did Earth know about RimWorld, you know? They know nothing about living out here, telling us what kind of standards to use for what kind of cable, for what kind of appliance, and voltages and stuff. Fuck that. We do our own thing over here on the Rim. Alright, so now we have a machining table. Oh, well, no, that's the thingy. That's the toolbox. That'll make machining quicker, though. That's good. Here we go. Here we go. Let's have a look at our smoke leaf. 77% grown. It's already harvestable. Shit. We only built that like 3 days ago. Took forever to grow it outside. This is the way. Let's see. We can't make anything yet apart. Oh, we can make an EMP launcher. Simple helmets with a spike on it. EMP. We can shred mechanoid drones here. I thought that was elsewhere. Oh, god damn. Oh, we can do that. Right. That's these, which we just caught. And we can reclaim plasteel from them? Fuck yes. Radius, though, is going to be there. And you're just going to do it forever, my bro. Do that. And then we'll talk about the other stuff. I don't really like thrown weapons. Grenades, Molotovs. Well, Molotovs can be good if you're despoiling a base, you know, and really fucking a place up. You want to just burn it to the ground. You want to burn it all down to the ground. Then you get the Molotovs and the incendiary launchers and shells for mortars and shit like that. Flamethrowers even, why not? Flammenwaffen, let's go. But they're not really good for combat, because you like... And then it goes... Yeah, the pawn where it was aimed at has already moved on with his life several squares away by the time it lands and explodes. You get your glasses on Friday. Oh, nice, nice. So is that a new prescription? Did you always wear... I don't really know, actually. I know you posted about it, but I didn't really ask if you always wear glasses to begin with and you're just updating your prescription and getting new frames. Or are these your first glasses? Either way, nice. I do need to go get my eyes checked, actually. I'm not doing myself any favors by not actually wearing my glasses. I would put them on, but they actually don't really help me much. I find I have more eye strain after a while wearing my glasses, so it's probably time to get an update. But Shy used up our whole allotment and then some for health insurance with optical claims when she got her progressive lenses because they were like $1,400. They were so expensive, it's ridiculous. Like, yeah. I mean, they do sharpen things quite noticeably, but then my eyes don't really enjoy them so much anymore. I used to be able to wear these all day. At least when if I wear them while I'm just doing stuff around the house, they do strain. But when I was sat at computers or reading a book or something, they help with closer in focus. And that's why I wear them. And these also are my computer glasses because they have my they have the blue light filtering and stuff like that. Although the monitors I've got do as well. They're not so bad. Okay. So who is our crafter boy? That would be Hooper. Does all the crafting. Hooper is also doing all the hunting. Where is Hooper going right now? What are you doing, Hooper? You're deconstructing one of those. Wait. You don't do construction. What are you doing? Why is this thing you're doing? Oh, that's Sissy. I'm looking at the wrong fucking person. Where's Hooper at? And why is Shao so unhappy? Shao, did you just spend all night fucking around out here mining? I swear to God, man. You need to learn self-care. Where's Hooper at? Hooper? Oh, you're plank cutting. Right. Well, that's not... That's not your number one job, Hooper. Why are you doing this? You should be working on a machining table. I just want the area clear cutting to give people less cover when they attack us. Gunsmithing finished. Yes. Well, I only get pump shotguns and bolt actions, and I know there's better stuff down the line, so I'm not getting that yet. I want to move on and get heavy SMGs. Those things slap. They're pretty damn good. I'm getting to gun turrets very, very quickly. Although, an extra bolt action for Dragoon wouldn't be a bad thing. And Hooper as well. You know what? Let's make them. Fuck it. Whatever. They can be hand-me-downs for the other newbies who join us later. 2 bolt-action rifles, if you please, Hooper. Oh no, Shao's in a daze because Shao spent all night fucking mining. Ugh. New prescription, new glasses. I had worn glasses my entire life, but the last prescription fucked up my eyes, ouch, because they gave them the wrong axes, so it all looked crooked, and then my brain enabled ECC and made the world look level again. Yeah, that's the problem when you wear, like, if your eyes are like overcompensating because of bad lenses, it does kind of fuck with things. The point is they're supposed to set your eyes back to what they should be for normal focus, otherwise they're bad. Oh, this calmed Shao down. Well done, Tay. My new glasses will have a right axis, but my view will be skewed until my brain shuts the ECC off. Well, I mean, the thing is as well, Shai's new glasses that she got a few months ago, hers are progressive lenses, so they're, you know, there's different zones and so on. They realized it was time for those because none of her, like, just standard glass lenses were working for her. It was like, depending on what she was doing, she was like, then they really hurt, they strain, I feel dizzy, I start getting headaches when I'm doing certain things, and it's like, okay. So they're like, well, we need to maybe look at progressives. And they were like, yeah, you need them. So, but yeah, I think later this year, I should probably check into when the health benefit refreshes, and then I can go to get an eye test and get some new glasses if need be. I'd rather they put them in the lenses in these frames, though. These and my others, those were expensive frames. They're both Hugo Boss, so I'm not buying new frames. Most companies don't like it when you turn around and say, hi, could you put them in these, please? Thank you. But since I don't need them 24/7, I can leave both pairs with them, whereas Shy, her life is a blur without glasses, so that's a problem for her then, was that how does she get all of her lenses fitted with, all of her frames, fitted with new lenses when she still needs to be wearing some glasses, so we had to get new frames for her again, on top of the frames that we got last time, which were nice, and it's like, you should really get those sorted out eventually as well, but they're so expensive for progressive lenses, so you probably never will. That'll be like the next time the prescription shifts, she'll stick with the ones she's got and take those other frames and say, now please fix these. When I get to the point that I need to wear them permanently, if I ever do. At 45 years old, and a man who's spent most of his life on a computer, I think I've done well. But it's one of those, you've done well until your body decides to just begin breaking down, like severely and rapidly, and then you're fucked. Then I'll have that problem as well, where I've got to, you know, shuffle things about a wee bit. Wait, is that what oh, it's a gorilla. I'm like, is that an insectoid? No, it's a gorilla. There's boars in the tunnel. Tunnel boars. Look at these guys. Tunnel boars rule. No, hang on, that's the wrong animal. Are there any snakes in these tunnels? I know there's a cobra over there. Look at this guy. Fucking cobras, man. Jesus Christ. That other one really fucked up my guy. One bite and it was like, ow. Now I'm, you know, now I've been toxified. Oh, hey, we didn't, somebody maybe go grab that seal. We can cook the seal and eat it. Yummy. Lots of blubber. Again, though, seals in a fucking jungle. Did anybody look into that? Is that a thing? Because I didn't think it was a thing. Torrential rain? Oh no, please tell me these little ponds aren't gonna flood. They might, and we might be fucked. I don't know if the ship itself, because it's on a raised platform, counts as a barrier. But I can't build along here to prevent this from flooding. Oh yeah, it looks like it's expanding. Oh shit, maybe. I don't know, maybe not? I don't know. Yeah, it's expanding. Fuck. We're about to find out if my base is gonna flood. I might need to build a door here. Not a door, a wall here and forbid that door. Alright, I'm gonna do it just as a precaution. Yeah. The marsh is getting a wee bit bigger than I would like. Yeah, we're just going to do that, and hopefully that'll keep the floodwaters out. Whoa, look at all the leaf. Look at the leaf. Is it possible you slow down the news ticker a bit with that speed my eyes are constantly skipping around? Sure, yeah. It was difficult to tweak to get kind of right, but I can always slow it down. Let's see. Where is it? I'll work on that while these guys work on their shit there. Let's see. Overlay, news ticker, edit. There is a speed setting for it. I did worry that it might be a bit too fast, so... Settings, is that where I do this? No. Text settings, might be that. Advanced? Nope, not that. Text scroll, speed. Oh, they've changed it from a scroll? Oh, nice. I can actually put a number in now. I'm gonna put in 7. Let's see. How does that look? Let me, toggle it off and on again. No. I might need to refresh the browser source. 1 second. 1 second. Properties. Refresh cache. Now it stops scrolling entirely. Oh, there we go. That's much slower. That might be better. Let's leave it at that for now. Yeah, there we go. Very slow, yeah. That was 7? No, that was 0.0007. Shit! It was just like 1 pixel every minute. That's much better? Excellent. Okay. Yeah, before, like years ago when I set that up, and I haven't touched it since, on Streamer Elements, it was like a slider, but the slider was like this big, really small. And like 1 pixel changed the number by a huge amount. And I was like, this sucks. So I got it to where I kind of liked it, and I was like, any more? And it was really, really slow. So now they've changed it with a box where you put a number in as well. And it's like, that's easy. I can do that now. Hey, blowback operations. Okay, how many guns did you make? Did you make any? No, you just got started. Okay, research. Turrets. Get them! Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. This gonna be good. I'll tell you what I will do in preparation for the turrets. I'm gonna put the mounting points for the turrets on the side of my ship. Hell yeah. Each one of those will have a turret on it. Yeah, this thing is swelling up its banks. I don't know if this would flood though. I don't know if it would actually flood my building. Because it's like marsh, it's not deep water. But I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. So I shut that door off. Now everybody's got to come out this way and run around if there's problems. If guys are coming from up here, we're going to be in trouble. It's going to be a bad day. Yeah, we're making bolt-action rifles here. I don't really want to make machine pistols and auto pistols, they're kind of shit. I'd rather have bolt-actions than those, to be fair. Might be a good idea to start researching melees for Shao, though. Shao is going to be our head fogger. And you know what, I'm going to move NT on the order list at the top, up there, because I do want NT to be our religious dude, religious head. Let's begin the role change and let's make that happen. You are the hotboxer now. Boom. Let's go. I do like when you zoom in on this as well and you can hit the social button and see what people are saying. Into the Smart spoke about their new role in the community, responsibilities of the role. Into the Smart spoke about improving the colony, spoke about showing gratitude. Did you even say thank you? Into the Smart described the shortcomings. Into the Smart explained decision making under stress. Into the Smart offered thoughts on her shortcomings again. Into the Smart discussed how she will use her cooking skill to overcome obstacles. Cooking skill? You have none! You don't even do cooking! You have zero! You've barely heard of cooking! In other words, we're gonna overcome the obstacles of food poisoning by not letting Inti cook. Described a wish to serve the greater purpose. Because it's, you know, it's all about the greater good.
All about the greater good.
The greater good.
It's the greater good, guys. Yeah. Into the Smart explained shortcomings again. I love those. They're really funny, some of them. Because it just randomly creates shit. Like, you know, I talk about my cooking skills, overcoming problems in the community, and it's like, you have none? What? What? Hope you enjoyed my shared memes. Oh, I always enjoy your memes. Oh dear. My thank you. Try it without me, then we will talk about thanks. Yeah. That's a good way to do it. Okay, so what we need is these people. You see what's happened there as well. Since we changed you now to be the hotboxer, the leader of the ideological mindset of this colony, you have the ability to try to convert non-believers. This will like greatly reduce the certainty, which is this bar here in the social section. So, you know, everybody has like a certainty there. You are at 100%, and the mood will always go up or down depending on people's, you know, opinions, right? Of how things are going and what their, you know, mood is like. You can reassure someone who's losing their faith in the certainty of their belief. You can counsel somebody who has like had a bad memory happen. You know, somebody who's like, you know, my friend died or something. This is the thing with our ideology as well, which is really interesting. They love camaraderie, which sounds great. It's like every time they sit and eat a meal together and talk, it gives everybody a mood boost, which is great. But if somebody dies, it's a big debuff. -10 camaraderie. And it's like, oh shit. So that's where Inti can go up and counsel them now and be like, it's okay, and it kind of like has a chance of removing that debuff. And if somebody's hurt or ill, you can preach health to them and speed up their recovery. Very useful shit. Whereas Tay can do trials, leader speeches, he can do a work drive to make people work quicker, call on a person to work harder for some time, so you can just point at someone and say, you there, work harder. And then combat command in that circle means anybody with him will shoot better, faster, harder, stronger, you know, that kind of shit. Alright, mounting points are getting made for the turrets, we're good. And reassurance, inside warm and dry, points outside, they're not good, your choice. Absolutely, and don't go out, you know, the port door because it's wet. It's wet. Look at this fucking thing. Interestingly, these barricades here, look at this. They're keeping the water back. That's interesting. We might want to build more of them then in that case. Do that there. And then do that there. We'll do that like that there as well. And then we create this nice little, like, web of stuff. People to like hide behind and shoot from. I like adding these little bits that poke out like this, because if somebody's shooting from over here and you've got somebody here, then this gives them cover as well, or this does, and so on. Just having a long wall doesn't help, because shots from the side get reduced coverage, so... Hey, Tucci! RimWorld! How you taunt me. I know, right? We have a channel reward as well if you would like to have a colonist named after you. We have 5 available still, and go ahead and claim it in the channel rewards. And you can be, what would your pirate name be? There we go. You know what, Tusi, I'm going to give you Shao, because this is our melee, eventually will be our melee specialist. And you can, like, you know, be Tusa the Strong. That's what we're going to go with. Yeah, we're going to go with... the Strong. It won't give me any more than that. You know what? We're going to go with... Strunk Tusa. That's you. Strong Tusha. Huzzah! Yes, welcome to the High Life Pirates. Please allow me to show you where all the weed is stored. It's right there. Have fun. Smoke leaf aplenty. Right there. Look at the arrow. Boom. Yeah. That's all we're using hydroponics for, is to grow smoke leaf. And Inti there is researching turrets for us now. We've got to protect this. But this is the new Odyssey DLC. Have you actually seen this in action yet, Tsuchi? It's very good. It's so much fun. Today I had to speed install a laptop. Oh, damn. Isn't the field title for the Strunk? It might have been. I never noticed that, actually, until now. You don't see a lot of RimWorld. Well, this is the new new DLC called... It used to be... There was a mod for this called Save Our Ship, where you could turn your colony buildings into a ship and fly them away. Now it's a DLC, and around this GravCore engine, you can build ship platforms, these things, which I'm going to build here shortly, once these guys have done building fortifications for us. Oh, the rain stopped. Nice! And then this becomes part of a ship that flies away. It has thrusters, you have to feed them chem fuel, you have to power the ship up with standard power generators, and you can just go to another place. Your base isn't permanent anymore, and that includes up into orbit and docking at asteroids and platforms and raiding them. So I made an ideology called the High Life Pirates. Let me move my camera. High Life Pirates, they love having smoke leaf, they've got to have it, they want to raid people, and they live the pirate life. Camaraderie is very respected, and raiding is respected. They must have drugs. Bob is the god of smoke, Betsy is the smoke mother, and Farah is the spirit of the leaf. And yeah, we have multiple different roles. So, and lots of different ceremonies. We have Bobsmas, that's our Christmas. We have the Big Smoke, is our smoke leaf circle. Sit around a big wooden bong filled with smoke leaf and burn the damn thing. And hotbox the room, it's great. Watchtower Party is when we release Sky Lanterns. Both of these have a chance of bringing colonists to us. So that's good. That's how we recruit people. And then a Gladiator Rumble, we can make prisoners fight for our entertainment. It's great. Cool Eye! Totally threw me off starting my afternoon. I know. Well, like I said, I do want to try to stream later in the day now. It's going to suck for the European crowd, which is why I still throw a couple of midday early streams. But yeah, basically, I do want to start later in the day mostly. So, but you know, I like throwing people off as well. But this mission that we're doing, we did end of last stream after we got our ship established and stuff. We grabbed some more expansion panels and buggered off here. I need to build these. In fact, I'm going to tell my guys to do that now. We picked up a quest to come and defend this scanning relay for 15 days. So that's why I'm building bunkers around it, is to try to keep it safe. And now we've got gun turrets coming soon. When I have that, these little pieces of platform here are going to have turrets attached to them to cover the edges of the ship. I have a new favorite CPU, server EPYC, sorry, my dyslexia is kicking in now, 45p with a number of CPU cores is 16, number of threads 32 max, boost clock up to 5.4 gig. Damn, that's cool. That's a powerful beast. Sounds really good. I'm guessing that's as well for server racks and stuff, right? So, ooh, and the torrential rain's receding now. The bog is opening up. We can remove that, unforbid that door. There we go. That'll work. I feel like I ought to build some more of these around the back here as well. Like this. Just to kind of cover that turret. And maybe this one as well. We'll go there. We'll do that there. And that there. Just cover those turrets. Don't forget to cover your turrets. And it only needs 65 watts? Wow. Not bad. Hey, gun turrets. See, Inti's doing good stuff for us today. Right, now we need gas operation. And we can work our way to autocannons, but for now, we can start building basic turrets. Where's security gun? There it is. Mini turret. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. And there, and there. Yes. So the thing is that I gushed about this idea throughout the last stream yesterday, but we can land this ship in somebody's base and the turrets on the side will automatically engage the enemy. Just imagine bringing your ship in, landing, and the guns firing off the side of the ship. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. What would be a crazy thing in the research tree? The crazy things that we have, let's see. I mean, there's nuclear power in somewhere. Hunter drones are not bad. We can put a backpack on somebody and they have a little drone inside it and it will fly off and explode next, like a little suicide drone. They're pretty cool. Specialized limbs. If we have to get a tech print for it, which we can usually only get through royalty stuff, but we might be able to steal some. So we can give someone a drill arm to make them mine better. They use it like it's just a cybernetic arm with a drill on it, basically Big Daddy style. Field hand, like a scythe, I guess, for harvesting crops, and a power claw for melee. Yeah, we can do that kind of shit. Let's see, what else is good? Uranium slug turrets, this is nice. Rocket swarm launcher, I played about with this yesterday. Oh, it's nice. You do need to send somebody to activate it. Somebody has to go and basically tell it to shoot and target where manually. Kind of like a mortar, but then it needs reloading with chem fuel. But it fires like a swarm, like about 10 rockets, just and they just splatter, attack everything. And oh, it's great. I do love that. I want those on my ship. Bionic replacements, advanced grav tech, what else is there? There's other things like this. Armor skin glands, stone skin, toughness, you know? You can get coagulators and healing enhancers for people, basically just implants and shit. Beam weapons are here now. They got added in Odyssey as well. Beam repeater. Oh, it's so good. And then we've got our vanilla expanded stuff. Let's see. War caskets I went over last time. These are like basically Warhammer 40k dreadnoughts. You know, you can put a colonist in them and they stay in them forever. They're stuck to it. They're fused with the machine and they can stomp around and blow shit up. It's great. But we also have nukes, nuclear power. Hive tech is something they added with the vanilla faction expanded insectoids. You can start building your own hives, jelly walls, hive walls, jelly farms, you know, stuff like that. Glow pods, deep heaters, artificial basic hive, and you can start breeding insects to fight for you. It's great. Working on the Plex server at the moment. I tried to set that up. We have Synology Network storage boxes, and they have Plex server apps built into them. I tried to set mine up years ago, but put all my media in, and I could configure it fine, but it never got received by my Xbox One. It was like, nah, I don't see it. Or even if I could get it to see the Plex server, it was like, okay, great, I see it. No media found. And I'm like, fuck off. I had no idea what was going on. I blamed the Xbox more than anything. I was like, well, this is clearly the obvious problem because everything else is working fine elsewhere. So, I don't know. Like artificial metabolism? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's more advanced stuff, though. Like, and then there's vehicles. Being able to make, you know, buggies and stuff, and tanks, and the like rocket artilleries, fighter planes and helicopters, warbirds, you know, the bulldog, as well as like an infantry fighting vehicle. And then I can make classic cars, a supercar, I can make a battle tank, I can make infantry fighting vehicles, jeeps, a Huey, a big rig, one of those like Chinook style helicopters, the twin prop helicopters, self-propelled artillery, big artillery cannon, rocket artilleries. I'm gonna have these, and we're gonna have a hangar at the front of the ship where they drive out. Oh, it's gonna be great. Beam weapons? Start the greenhouse. Got it, boss. No, beam with an M. Laser guns. Pew, pew, pew. Jellyfin is a good media server, really? I've never heard of that one. Jellyfin. I mean, now there's no point in us setting it up because there's nothing to receive with. I don't think a PS3 can use these, right? Usually. So, I don't know. And if we can, I don't think that PS3 is actually attached to the internet, come to think of it. I don't think Shy ever configured it to go on the internet. It's hers, so we just use it as a Blu-ray player. Eventually it's going to die and we're going to need to buy one, like an actual Blu-ray player. We might get a smart-enabled one that might have a media server app ship built in and internet capable with Wi-Fi, hopefully, and then we can look at that. But for now, my PC is my media server and there is a very long HDMI cable going to the TV over there through a splitter, and it works. And this speaker is not attached to the computer, it's wireless. It is actually plugged in with a wire because I don't have wireless on my PC, but it's battery operated as well, so I can move that over there as well with the very long aux cable. It's a Newplex alternative. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's probably why I never heard of it then, if it's fairly new. Excellent. Okay, what have we got over here? All right. Oh, we made the weapons. Where are the weapons? Where are they at? Here we go. 2 good bolt action rifles. Yeah, Dragoon, go pick that up. I want that for you. And Hooper, where's the other one? Where's the other one gone? They both got made. Are you in there? Oh, you are in there. Okay. Hooper, I want you to... There it is. Put that one. Now we've got some longer range weaponry. Nice. How long have we got on this? 10 days. So the peril factor for people joining and wondering what is with Odyssey. The peril factor is this ship, this grav engine belongs to mechanoids. And in default vanilla RimWorld, mechanoids would occasionally raid your base, or they would be located in ancient evils, ancient terrors, whatever they were called. You know, those underground bases. They'd be there, and you would basically end up fighting them that way. Sometimes they would land and crash in your place and begin attacking you. They were just a roaming threat. Now they're chasing you because you have one of their grav engines and they want it back. Man, it's hot in there. I remembered as well, these generators, due to the temperature expanded, vanilla expanded temperature mod, they do radiate heat while they're functioning. So I do need to move those eventually and get them out of there. Put them in a room that, like, vents externally or something. So, yeah. Man, I just need them to get rid of this stuff. How much more do we have left after this, then? Oh, I guess I'll wait till they've finished building the platform, then we'll see how many more panels we can use. I was going to say they haven't even begun building the turrets yet, and finally they start building the turrets as soon as the words are falling out of my mouth. But there is a quest line where you are able to defeat the mechanoids now. And Vanilla Expanded had a mechanoid faction mod, which they have discontinued for now while they rework it in line with stuff that has been done with Odyssey. So that's going to be cool. The worship screen Roll up information. Yes. Yes, we need those. And you occasionally get these quests here for the grav ship, where it tells you there are grav cores and grav light panels. Eventually we can build our own, but for now it's a good way to get them to begin building your colony. You know what I mean? Ship to the stars we don't need. Distance survey. There's a grav core there as well. Anonymous AI requested help defending the survey equipment. That's what we're doing right now. We will get a grav core from this, which will let us expand the ship even more. Like the build area gets built out further. Like, so you can only build within this circle, but then these add more. Ooh, excuse me, more. So, you know, I think it's pretty good. This panther, however, is beginning to scare me a bit. I would like very much for my builders to build the turrets on this side of the thing. I'm going to have to micromanage these guys and tell them to. How's the food situation looking? We've got a lot of raw food and we got some meals, so we're not doing too bad. Move back here now. I wonder if I might be better off long-term actually over here, because I'm not really covering anything super important apart from some of the notifications. Whereas over here I tend to cover up stats of things that I'm trying to show you guys. I'll leave it here for now though. Whenever I move from the scene, the camera will default back here. So I never figured out how to make the camera move thing go to the last used camera position whenever I come back to this scene. There's probably a way, but I might need to tear down and rebuild it to do so. So for now, it's fine. Look at this panther, he's getting all comfortable on our doorstep. I don't like that. We might need to send a few people out there and deal with it. Get it murdered. And I fully expect very soon, we haven't had a raid in 5 days of defending this thing. We're gonna get one. Soon, no doubt. Oh, there's a thing that never got demolished. Ooh, look at that rocket artillery wreck. I didn't notice that. That's a vehicle that we can restore it and turn it into a full-blown vehicle. Once I've researched vehicles, which I think I want war casks first, vehicles second. Vehicles need a lot of space. But as I mentioned last stream, the theme we're going with these smoky pirates, as I call them, isn't just because they smoke up a lot, but I figured, you know what, like the smokers from Waterworld, they like gasoline, aka chem fuel in this setting. They've got to have that, you know? So that's how we're doing this. Alright, we've got a couple of weapons built now. Good. Where'd that panther go to? He's over there. I feel like I ought to kill it. And our ship is called the Smokey Vulture, by the way. I like that name. As soon as it popped up in the randomizer, I was like, yeah, let's take it. I was 100% certain that that is the course of life that we're taking now. My guys, however, are just sitting around eating a lot of rice. There's not much of anything else on the menu right now. We will eventually get to the... Oh, these boars have come out to play. Hello. Okay, let's hunt. Let's hunt some boars. And these monkeys as well, maybe. Well, I don't want to accidentally hit those rhinos, actually. No. Okay. Okay, let's get this going. So yeah, this is the only power I'm going to do is these. You can build solar panels on your ship and they will provide power, and paired with batteries, you know, do a decent enough job of doing all that. In fact, I've just noticed our power generation is getting lower. That's a bit of a problem. Let me get those as well. There we go. Oh, Hooper's going for it. Get it! Get that piggy! Oh god, chase the pig into a cave. Oh, there you go. You ran past it into the cave to shoot it. What is wrong with you? Got it in the head though, damn. Nice shot. But yeah, running into a cave filled with explosive packages with a gun, shooting wildly, let's not do that. I'd rather we didn't. I think that's a bad idea. But bit of boar meat. That'll work. Hey, gas operations. Now we can make heavy SMGs, can we? Yes, heavy SMGs. Give me 4 of them for now. I want to replace my bolt action rifle, sorry, with those. Yeah, we might need a bit more. Might need a little bit more power generation up in here. But I want them to finish these turrets first. Adding these turrets is what's eating through our power grid, I guess. And I don't really want to put... If I put one of these generators out here and then we get raided from this direction and they decide to shoot the fucking thing, it's going to blow up. I don't want that. Put a hole in my ship. Stop blowing holes in my ship! I don't want that. Well, the Panther isn't giving us any trouble, but it could decide any day that we are very tasty, and it could come for us. So I think we probably won't. Do we have enough components for these? Oh man, I've only got enough for 2 more. Sorry, 3 more. I need components. Are there any compressed machineries that I can dig? Where's the closest one? There's those there. Are there any closer? Is that it? Oh, there's some up here. I don't want my guys getting too far from the ship in case, like, enemies appear and they're like, we're here now and we're going to make your day very painful. I don't want that. So I guess we're digging out these. Mine that. Dig that. Get me some components. The one thing in RimWorld that is like you will run out of quicker than anything else is components. I only have 9 left. Nice, the last ship panel is done. Now build those turrets. And if we have enough time, like I said, once we finish this quest and we get our second grav core, I can dismantle all of these barricades and get some of the steel back. Strong Tusa is gonna go mine for us. Good man. Look at this guy. Look at this mighty man. Breaking mountains. What is this? Sulius's Shack of Supplies? He's informed us of a collection of valuables, but it's advanced components. I don't want to just fly away to go get those. I can get those from anybody. Ooh, the strawberries are ready. Yeah. How much boar meat? Oh, that's monkey meat. Okay, well, there's some meat. Some carnivorous options. There we go, look. 2 components per... No, 3 from that one. Nice. This fucking panther is making me very, very nervous. Okay, who's doing what? You're hauling a boar. Inti the Smart is hunting. Oh, right, because I haven't set another... Shit, I forgot to set autocannons going. Inti, I don't need you hunting, I need you researching. Back to your cave. Back to your lab, nerd. Alright. Yeah, we're draining our power very quickly now. Once we're out of battery power, things are going to start shutting down. So, let's just do this, I think. going to start moving the cargo pods into there. I feel like I ought to put the power generation in there as well. So let's see, where are the power lines going? Where's power? I can never find anything on this little menu. I'm always lost. Let's have them do that. And that. I'm going to put another power generator. Oh, hang on. I don't need that there. What am I doing? Yeah. I guess I ought to put a power generator there like that. Then we can move these guys into here as well. Trying to think how to handle the heat buildup from these power generators as well. I don't want them in a room where people are going to be hanging out all the time, you know? And it gets too warm. We could always put the chem fuel refinery in here with that, and a special crate then to have wood, and another crate to have chem fuel. That might be the way to do it. But I've left that back gap open because we're probably going to want to put our grav field extender there. In fact, let's just build it now. Let's get it over with. Which means we don't really want that yet. In fact, we don't need these walls at all. Because I'm probably going to build more out here. How many panels do I have? 84. Alright, so let's why does it think these are not part of the ship? Oh, I'm beyond the ship's build limit. Shit. Oh, man. Okay, Lima. I want you to work on that first. I want to see if that should give us more build limit. Uh-oh. Strong Tusa is going to be very upset soon. He's been mining all day in the cave and is very unhappy. Fucking cave, I'm fed up of seeing it. We nearly done here? What are we waiting on? If we took off now, parts of our ship are going to shear off. So, there we go. Ooh, I forgot all about that. The fact that you increased the build limit by I went way over. I went way over. Let's see, so that's 24 now used up out of the remaining 49, because that needed some panels. If I did that, that would be 44 panels used up if I did that. So let's do that. Do I therefore want this power conduit layout that I'm doing right now? Probably not. And then I'll need... Let's just do it like that. And then I can put a wall there. But we don't need those either. And I should probably just dismantle those for now. I do need these extra chem fuel generators. And we should put a door here. We can get in. Hands in research for artificial sun with scribbled side notes. Stuck here, so I better bring outside, inside. Good news! There is a sun lamp in here already. This is your lab. This is the sun lamp. The very same rays of the sun artificially produced that are nourishing our valuable smoke leaf are also nourishing your soul. We were way ahead of you on that one. Good news, everyone. The slime is flowing again. Yeah. Good news, everyone. Oh, God. I love Futurama. What a show. Good news, everyone. I'm being sued for malpractice. Wait, that's not good news at all. Look where my stool stands. Well, yeah. You're alright. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 7.8 days to go. What is this? You've detected a massive Gravtech engine reading indicating a mech hive is hidden somewhere in orbit. You could find it or shut it down. This is the endgame quest. Okay, I thought it meant mechanoids were coming. I'm like, shit. Make use of the power. The mech hives are production and control platforms that birth the mechanoids and coordinate their actions around the planet. If they're powered by a persona core, collect more gravship technology to track down the location. Yeah. That's the endgame quest. That's actually World of Warcraft. Oh, okay. I've never played World of Warcraft, so I didn't know. From the Ice Crown Citadel raid? Ah. Well, as long as it's not the River of Slime under New York City from Ghostbusters 2, that River of Slime sucked. That's not a River of Slime we need flowing. And we're still not running full. Oh. Need that fuel, guys. Get that fuel over here. Y'all got any more of that chem fuel? There we go. How is it still not putting out enough power? What the fuck? Okay, it is now. It's putting out excess. Good. Up, then it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up. More lights turning on means it's gonna keep going down, you know. But in the middle of the night, lights turn off, so they go back up, so it's not bad. Alright, oh, I'm gonna need to move my thrusters, aren't I? Again, because now they're blocked by the structure. Well, let's move them, because then... Ah, shit, that's not what I want to do. Then if we need to skedaddle, we can. That one there. And that one there. Alright. Then we can do that. I guess we ought to just wall the thrusters in. That might be a better way to do it. And you know what? What might be a good idea is to put all these power packs in there. Yeah. I build... that's gonna suck. I can't do that yet. Yeah, we're making a fat ass on this ship. Do we not have enough panels? Oh no! We ran out of Gravlite panels. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna need to get those away. Build that there, and then I need to remove foundations. Where is that? Is it under orders? Structure? Remove foundation. And get that Gravlite panel back from both of those. We don't have a panel for each of these pieces. I was 2 over. And we ran out. We don't have any more. There's none on my little list down here, look. They're all gone. Shit. Well, the important thing is we figured it out. Rainy thunderstorm today. Nice. How's the food? 228 meals. Nice. That's more than we landed with. I think we're doing good. Are you making guns over here, by the way? You haven't made any yet, Hooper. What are you doing? Hooper is doing weird shit. Well, okay, we got hunting going on for now, so I guess maybe I don't want you doing hunting. Inti should do hunting secondary. So I see the chef. Could do hunting primary. Let's do that. Let's let that be the way we do business. So when's the next time I can do another one of these festivals? 10 days. Okay. But we've also got Bobsmas coming up. It's December already. Yo! And 7 days to go. This is going to be done on Bobsmas Day. I might want to make sure I can build a tree. Where's my Christmas tree? Bob's tree. Yes. We're going to build it in here. Like that. Get it built. Actually, I'm just going to F that for now, actually. We don't need it yet. What I do need to do, however, is expand my home zone to cover the rest of the ship that we just built. It actually won't be those two, come to think of it. And what I should do, I never actually... oh, there's a big-ass gap there. Yeah, there we go. New area. What I want to do is make an area called ship only, just in case there's like toxic fallout. Well, they have atmosphere suits. Those are good for toxic fallout. But let's change the color as well to like a green, nice green. And what we'll need to do is just kind of restrict people to the ship so they don't go walking out there if there's like major hazards in the air, you know? There we go. Yeah, I think I really want to just kill this panther eventually. Can I command this? I can't really command the turret to shoot at anything. I'm sure we used to be able to, but I don't know if that was a mod I downloaded years ago and I don't run anymore. Alright. Could you maybe remove these and then work on those, if you please? Oh, they're already being worked on. Yes, now I can finish building the rest of the ship, thank you. Alright, I did fully encase it in, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Clear ship only from there and there. I don't like including walls because I always feel like if they try to stand there, they're going to stand on the outside, if that makes sense. They probably wouldn't, but I just don't trust the pathing in this game. So little trust. Build these here like that. Get this wall finished and then they'll start putting a roof on this son of a bitch. There we go. Nice. Cargo bay is done. Cargo and fuel, basically. I like how the walls like create angles where you only create a wall there and it puts an angle there on the like null space. That's quite nice. Oh Jesus, that's not quite nice. Fuck. Well, it won't damage the beacon, but it may burn down our crops. Whatever. Oh shit. Yeah. Ooh, llamas. Hunt the llamas. I get into Pico 8 programming. It's a modern take on the Game Boy. Really? That sounds pretty cool. Do love the classics. Okay, so how do we want to structure this? I feel like what I ought to do now is just build this here like that. Let's see. Power needs to run down the middle there like that. And then maybe build walls like this. And put the door on them, actually, as well. Where am I going to put the door? Put the door there and there. And we can start spreading some of this stuff out. These fuel pods, I want to reinstall them back here out of the way. At the rear of the ship. Hey Ripley, how's it going? I love what can be done with an 8-bit and a few CPU cycles. Yeah. I mean, you know, back in those days it was like super slow computing power compared to today, but they did good stuff with it still. It's very, very interesting things to read into. What is weird, it hasn't made like an arch on the inside. Because there's floor panel there, so it kind of does that. Well, I guess I'm going to do this then. Yeah. Just make another corner. Have a look at the way the power looks here. I probably won't need those power cables after a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to reinstall one there. I'll reinstall one there. I'm going to, you know what, for the sake of ease, I'm just going to move that there. Spread them out. See, I was looking at these as well, these generators. The portable generator, the chem fuel generator, produces 500 watts. A standard chem fuel generator that takes up 4 times the space of this, a 2x2 instead of 1 square, only produces 1,000 watts. So 4 of these, taking up the same space as 1 of these, is doubling the power. But the trade-off is this. It costs less steel to fill that 2x2, those 4 spaces, and it costs less components, because these are 40 steel each. Okay? But that's 160 steel, and it's 2 components each. That's 8 components. As opposed to 100 steel and 3 components. So it comes down to whether or not you care more about conserving the resources for building the damn things, or more about conserving, or more about, sorry, powering up the most stuff. Corners look perfect for some blocks, some backup 2x2 batteries. Oh yeah, we're working our way on the power system now. I've just finished expanding the chunk of the rear of the ship here. So we're going to turn this into a cargo bay once I move a few things around. But I should probably also put in the fans of these rooms here. Because those rooms are going to get very hot. In fact, all these rooms are getting hot. They're getting unbearably hot. Shit. Let me quickly put a large ceiling fan in the middle of this room. Can it go centered? It can't center. Fuck, that's so annoying. I'll put one there, and I'll put one there. Look at that. These are gonna blow up if I don't do something now. Ship must have missed something. Oh, yeah. Welcome to, you know what, Lima, I don't care if you're sleeping. You need to turn these fucking things on, like, right now. Because otherwise, all these things are going to explode. Oh, this is bad. Why isn't that connected to anything? There we go. Lima, I do believe I told you to build this. I'll tell you in a minute, and Ripley. There we go. Just dealing with a problem here. Terraria music. It sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah. That kind of stuff. Alright, yeah, this is the Odyssey DLC. So Odyssey gives you a grav ship core. You can start with a grav ship like we did. And this gives you a build area, and everything you build out of these panels, which you need special grav-like panels for, which you have to go obtain first, but eventually you can make your own when you research through the tree. You can build a ship, and this whole thing will fly away to another place. We're currently doing a mission where we've got to guard this survey scanner for another 6 days, and then we can leave. And it will give us another one of these things, a field extender, which gives us another 250 substructure support and a whole new building area. So it like expands the area of the ship. And we have cannons. We have like standard turrets around the edge of the ship, guarding it. We built a whole bunch of fortifications around the ship while we're down, because we're going to get attacked eventually, no doubt. And I don't know by who or what. Why is Inti so unhappy? Feeling depressed? Recreation deprived? Oh god, I have not been... We've got a pool table, my dude. A pool table. Huh? Come on. Okay, I will build a dartboard as well. There we go. Darts. Darts and pool. This is a pub. This is a good old, merry old pub. So, yeah, God, those are still so hot in there. I might want to add some vents. I don't know. I feel like this fan here is only going to be able to do so much. Let's have a look. Temperature. Build some wall-mounted vents to try to help the airflow better. I don't think I vented this room either, did I? No, I didn't. There's no ventilation to this room. Like, there's no sharing and equalizing of temperature across the ship. I've been kind of neglecting that. Let's put vents everywhere, just to make sure that airflow is easier. Sounds neat. You can land the ship on tiles throughout the planet. Yep. What we do is we tell the ship we want to launch, and then it brings up the world map. It shows you range, like, oh, you've only got this area you can launch to. Pick an area. I have a nice mod over here that shows me a preview of the map. And then you say, yep, I want to go there. And then it'll load the map when you fly to it. Your ship goes, flies away. Everybody gets on the ship. Nobody gets left behind. And then it renders the map. And then you get to pick where you put the ship and rotate the ship around. It's pretty good. But since we're defending this, I landed right next to it. And we can also go to orbit. And there are asteroids. And there are platforms we can land on. And there's an end quest, which we just got notified about. Where is it? I don't know if we actually have it as a quest, though. We probably don't. I don't think it actually becomes a quest in the field yet, but we were told about the possibility of finding the mechanoid base and destroying it. But we need to build stuff. I think I know what it is. In the research tree, we can make gravtech, which gives us chem fuel tanks and thrusters, and then advanced gravtech will also give us pilot assistance stuff. And I know somewhere in the tree... where would it be? The multi-analyzer or orbital tech? Orbital scanner. So with this, we can scan orbital structures, find out where they are, and one of them will probably be that, and we can go and attack it when we're ready. But it's probably going to be pretty nasty. All right, let's have a look. Okay, that's much nicer. Look at that. That's cooling the whole thing down much better. Right, now we can start working on this being a cargo bay. Means I should do 1, 2, 3, there. I'll put one there, and then I'm gonna build a copy of it. And I'm gonna put it there. Oh shit. I'm gonna paste the settings into that. Jesus Christ, look at this shit. Now everybody's going to be hauling shit for a while. Oh. Researches nuclear-powered rain repellent. Button notes. We've been through every kind of rain there is. Little bitty stingy rain. And big old fat rain. Rain that flew sideways. And sometimes rain that even seemed to come straight up from underneath. Shoot, it even rained at night. Oh no! My barricades are getting destroyed. Shit. How do I deal with this? This is bad. This is so bad. You know what? I'm just gonna put home zone here and say, go fight the fire, everybody. Go burn yourselves to death. Oh, we got visitors. You want to help with the fire? What are you trading? Aperitifs, barrels, medicine. Where are you from? You're from that nice colony, right? You're from, yeah, the coalition of whoever. Fucking, I don't know. We're gonna shoot them and kill them and take their stuff in a minute. When we're done putting out the fire that's burning down our steel barricade. Steel. Steel is burning. You know, notoriously flammable stuff is steel. Yeah, you know what, let's just do that. This is actually my I should have put these on here, because if they break, they'll never get fixed. We've got a bit of a situation. We'll be right with you. We'll be robbing you in a moment. Let the Cobra entertain you for a while, guys. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. This is annoying. New area revealed. What happened? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I should have invented fire foam packs or pop packs or whatever they're called. Where's Inti? You're still feeling kind of depressed. Why is this? I know you're recreation starved, dude. Just get on with what you needed to do. You know? Can I tell Inti specifically to do anything recreation related? Ripley wants to join the colony. Excellent. I like this idea. Ripley, let's see, who can we turn you into? We've got our construction dude. We've got this person here, Sissy. I think they're our cook. Let's see. Oh, Sissy is the backup cook. Sissy is the butcher. Ooh, the frozen terraformer is another gravcore option. Great. Let's see. So we've got a person who's a cook. We've got a person who's our construction person. Hooper is our crafting person who's making us guns and stuff for now. And eventually everything else. And then we've got the new person, Dragoon, who is also the primary cook. And also does plant growing. Oh, a bit of rain. Yes. And Yuri as well. My goodness. Who wants to be who? The butcher sounds fun. That would be Sissy then. Alrighty. We're gonna call you... Ripley the Butcher. The Butch. Ripley the Butch. It won't fit the butcher on. Let me see what this does actually. Ripley the Butcher. I just want to see what this does when we change that. It just changes your name to Ripley, but where does the butcher part come into it? Where does it's the butcher? Oh, you are the butcher of the Smoky Pirates. Okay, that's what the title does. Yeah, it's down here in your like bio thing. You're the Smokey Pirate's title, the Butcher. But I like it being part of this as well. So you're Butcher Ripley. Let's put Ripley for the first part and just Ripley Butcher. There we go. You're a Ripley Butcher is what you are. Because we've got Talon as Tay the Dread-Eye. He was Tay the Dread, and then he one-shot a mechanoid with a rifle. Just destroyed its reactor core yesterday. That was great. So now he's, you know, Tay the Dread-Eye. And we have Yuri joining the colony. I kind of like the idea of Yuri being our cook, unless there are any objections. Because we've also got Hooper and Lima that need to be renamed. Now, they're all female. I don't really care to match the male and female up for whoever who's who online, as long as nobody feels weird about it. It seems fine to me. Or our construction person. Who's our, actually, you know what? Who's our medic? Who's the doctor? Lima's the doctor. That works perfect, I think. Yeah! Lima's got the most medical skill. That's a perfect match. So we've got here Yuri. You know what? Doc Yuri. Yeah. The Sawbones. Let's do that.